Hey friends, it is early afternoon here and I switched around our homeschool routine a little bit today, and I think this is going to be the new way we do it. We'll see. But we did all of our group subjects in the morning, just got all that, like the more important subjects done, and we saved read aloud for the afternoon. So we just finished lunch and lunch cleanup, math and reading and writing and our unit study, all those are done. And so we're gonna sit down and read aloud for a little bit now. And this is our current read aloud, The Time Garden. This is in the series by Edward Eger. In the fall, we read, pardon me?
That's what the series is called.
The series is called Tales of Magic. Okay, we read the first book in this series last year sometime. This is like book number 4. That's the next one we got. So we're just gonna sit and read aloud for a bit. It's currently 1:30, so I'm thinking we'll read until about 2 o'clock. I shouldn't hear too much background noise, right? You guys are all paying attention and no one's talking?
And mine isn't quite loud though.
Perfect. We are on chapter 4, All in Good Time. "What in?" said Roger, shouting to be heard over the waves, for the 3 children were sitting on the beach at high tide several mornings later. "The magic," said Eliza. "I don't see how you can say that," said Anne. "It's just been lovely." I am just sitting down at the computer now, and typically this is what I try to do. I try to get the kids to go for a quiet time from about 2 o'clock till 3 o'clock, because it just gives me time to sit down. And occasionally I'm filming a video. Usually I am just editing videos, responding to comments, just doing some catch-up stuff, work on the computer. So I have an hour here. The kids are just off having a little quiet time to themselves. They have options of what they can be doing, whether they are reading. Elijah actually is just on the computer around the corner there right now, picking a podcast that he can listen to. Sometimes they're doing crafts or just quietly playing in their rooms, but we all need just a little quiet time. And so that's my dedicated work time. I'll sit and enjoy my peppermint tea. I have this dough for cinnamon raisin bread in here right now, so every little bit I have to just come and do a stretch and fold, and then it sits the rest of the day and into the fridge overnight. And this is what I will bake tomorrow. We'll have this for lunch tomorrow. But first, just gotta do all my stretch and folds. Just grabbed myself a little snack. It's this trail mix. It's got pretzels, peanuts, caramel popcorn, little pieces of dark chocolate. This is what book you want me to read to you? All right, come and sit. You like this one? I Spy with My Little Eye Hockey. This afternoon flew by so fast. I had more I wanted to do. I have had, with you know, spring coming and spring cleaning, I've been wanting to do some more organizing around the house, and so I had some plans to organize this afternoon. I ended up not getting to that. I was on an M2H Made to Homeschool team meeting. That took longer than I expected, so I was sitting down on the couch for longer than I had initially planned to. But it is time to get going on dinner. It's gonna be a pretty easy dinner prep for tonight. Charity's gonna be helping me. And so we're going to have, we are going to have some pasta. I'm going to make a sauce. So I have a cast iron skillet just heating up here on the stove. I have a whole bunch of leftover chicken in the fridge, and so I'm gonna make a white sauce to go with that chicken that we can put on the pasta. So I think this sauce has, where did my phone go? Where is my phone? I think it's on the back counter from when I was folding laundry, maybe. This sauce has cream and butter and chicken broth in it and onions and some spices. And it's a really yummy sauce for over top of pasta. Thank you so much. I forgot to mention one of the most important ingredients here. All right, go ahead and dump it in.
Okay.
Parmesan cheese. It's a nice, rich sauce. You need to clean up all of Uno, right? All this that you got out. I'd also like you to clean up all the stuff that's on the floor over here, okay? So everything, yes, even that. Everything that's on the floor, all throughout both these rooms. That's all your job, okay? Doing a quick before supper cleanup. If you want to keep the little puppet show thing out, that's fine, but everything else needs to be cleaned up. So why don't you get started instead of kicking the toys? More laundry we need to get to tonight, and Charity's, you know what, Charity, that is gonna be too much. There's more chicken than I was thinking. Why don't you finish what's in that container, and then that one we'll have to have with something else tomorrow.
I've just been randomly like picking from both of them, not even.
That's what it looked like. Oh. We are boiling away over here. I know I said this was gonna be a quick and easy dinner, but I kind of underestimated just how quick and easy that was to throw together. We put that together in no time, so our dinner is sitting there. It's staying warm. We'll eat in a few minutes. Some kids are still finishing. Wesley's still finishing cleaning up the living room, and some of the kids are upstairs just finishing up some laundry. So I'm just gonna leave that sitting there warm. And I am going to get done the one other task I was really hoping to get done today, and that is organizing this shelf. Now it looks pretty good. It's not bad, but I have too many mugs. You probably can't really tell, but it's crammed full. This used to be my glasses shelf, and this was my mugs shelf. My mugs have overflowed, and there's some mugs in behind on this shelf now. This shelf here is kind of a mess too, and I'm thinking like it's time for me to get rid of all of these. They are never used anymore, so I'm gonna clear up some space. You know what? I will take this off of the tripod so I can show you before and after. The before, I know it doesn't look horrible. It really doesn't. For the most part, it's organized, but these shelves here are pretty full, and I can get rid of a whole bunch of stuff in there. And I just need to pick a few mugs that I am willing to part with, because that shelf is just too packed full. Somehow I still have this in my cupboard. Probably hasn't been used in at least 2, maybe 3 years. The memories. You might not notice a huge improvement, but it's less cluttered. We got rid of a bunch of dishes. the kids were not willing to part with any of these. I thought they would want to part with some of these little dishes. Now, we do have cousins that come over and use these dishes and use these little cups sometimes, but I didn't think we needed that many, but they didn't want to part with any of them. And then in these cupboards, bottom shelf looks the same. I actually didn't even take those things out. This is much, much better. I got rid of, I need to double check with Andrew and make sure he's fine with getting rid of all of these mugs. This one's mine and it has a chip. It's had that chip for a while. I have enough mugs, but I'll make sure he's okay with getting rid of all of those. But now all the mugs are up here, which freed up a lot of space here, other than the Yetis. Those mugs are still there, but we have a lot more open space on this shelf. So there we go. Glad I got that done today. And here is what is for dinner I'm going to start serving. We've got our pot full of pasta. Here's that sauce that we added the chicken to. That's gonna be delicious. And I don't serve pasta a lot, but pasta goes over so well for my kids. Like, they will eat so much of that. And this is a yummy sauce to top it off with. And then I just put together a garden salad, tomatoes and cucumbers. I was gonna say something else, but I think that's it, on top of the lettuce. Okay, let's see here, guys. How is it going?
Good.
Uno is picked up, awesome. Okay, it looks like we have some new things out, but for the most part, good. Thank you guys for being here today, for watching and seeing what an afternoon looks like for me, a typical afternoon. And oh, everyone's coming in. All right, we'll see you guys in our next video.
Bye.
Bye.
Bye. Bye.
Bye. Bye.